Recording now. Greetings, one and all, and welcome back to Persona 5 with Try and Opie Man.
What's up?
Hi. That's what you should do. You should go casually. You should wear casual clothes.
Oh, I got a bunch of options.
Yeah. If I recall, you said you bought pretty much all of the DLC costumes.
A good chunk of them.
Yeah, I've only bought Dancing All Night and Persona 3, and I still need to try out the Persona 3 stuff, because current run I'm on, I've yet to get to that point in the story.
There we go.
Alright. Yes, I guess, Morgana. I'm surprised that, I'm a little surprised they didn't give him a Koromaru outfit, because that would have been hilarious. Have the cat dress up like a dog.
Yeah. And again, that's probably why they didn't do that.
Persona Odyssey. Persona 5 Odyssey.
Meanwhile, for Dancing All Night outfits, he has a giant rainbow afro, and it's hilarious.
You know what?
Seriously?
Yes.
I'm gonna show it. As soon as we... Yep.
Oh yeah, and then they just made him one of the, Dream Sheep for the Catherine set.
Yep. See?
It is amazing. Now imagine him swinging a saber around at enemies wearing that, and that was me my entire first New Game Plus.
Oh, shit, that's right, I still have...
Oh, you're getting rid of the afro.
Oh, right, the New Game Plus equipment. Yeah, that's one thing about New Game Plus with this game. All of your equipment carries over.
Yay!
All of it. The only things that don't carry over are consumable items and your player level.
Well, most consumable items.
Well, all your, HP, SP items and stuff, those don't carry over.
Yeah. Get demands.
Represent C's.
Yep. That's the Persona 3 group.
I know that.
Yep.
I know that.
If I recall, it's like the Shadow Extracurricular Execution Squad, if I recall.
Something like that.
Yeah, meanwhile, you've just got the investigation team for Persona 4 and the Phantom Thieves for this one.
Yep.
Alright, it's Aha, not Aga. Sometimes mess that up.
Close enough.
Of course, then you get the, max level hit, then you get, the max level spells, for the Bless and Curse ones, the half-health ones.
Mm-hmm.
Which it is hilarious, when fighting the super boss, since they know both of those. I reflected one and absorbed the other, so one of them kept having their own health when I got to that phase. Because, the final phases, they just throw everything at you. At first it's they use us... first phase, they just use the gun and physical skills, basically. Then they alternate between the base elements. And then they just throw everything into the kitchen sink at you. And the phases change as they get lower on health. And when you have a level 80-something Yoshitsune with Haso Tobi and Charge, that goes by fast.
Yep.
Granted, thanks to one sometimes dodging that, I found out that the max turns you get is 41.
Yep.
Too bad it wasn't 42. That would have been funny.
Granted, they remember how long you lasted each time, and as you make more and more and as you last longer and longer, they give you better rewards. Until you actually beat them and they give you the Omnipotent Orb.
Alright, here's the 411, folks. Say some gangsters dissing your fly girl. You just give him one of these.
You never see it come back.
That works even better with Ryuji, since he actually has a shotgun.
Yeah.
Or no. Just give them one of these. Just give them one of these. It's Haru with her goddamn grenade launcher.
Yeah.
Gee.
Haru, nice, sweet, bubbly, innocent, has the most fuck you weapons in the entire game.
An axe
Concept-wise.
Zoom.
Sure, Akechi has a laser sword and laser pistol, but those are just kind of cool.
Yeah.
Haru has a freaking axe and grenade launcher. Which I love the comics that depict her carrying it inside her, hair floof. Imagine seeing a nice cute girl and she proceeds to pull a grenade launcher out of her
Hair.
That's what I said.
Yeah, but you got cut off.
Oh.
So I was repeating that for the folks at home who probably are not going to hear that.
Always fun when you get cut off by internet.
I know, right?
It sucks.
In other news, I somewhat recently finally beat Color Splash.
Yeah.
Much better game than Sticker Star. Much better game.
I hear that basically nobody likes Sticker Star.
Yeah, my most disappointing game, period. Because
Yeah.
I am a major Paper Mario fan. Paper Mario is how I got into RPGs in the first place.
I just like people.
Thousand Year Door is one of my most nostalgic games as a result. And I'm fine with gameplay changes when they're executed well. Color Splash actually uses the potential the Sticker Star system had. Sure, it's still a flawed system fundamentally, but Color Splash actually uses potential well. Because, when you have a consumable attack system, it's going to have some flaws to it, but Color Splash made it work. Sticker Star, not so much.
Don't you know what you started?
Also, recently replayed the fight against Jubilace and Bayonetta 1, so I could script a certain segment, fully. Because, it always helps to refresh your memory.
Yep. That was a cool fight.
That it was. The list I'm currently working on is final bosses.
Ah.
And after scripting my first multi-phase boss fight segment, I fear for number 1. And its length.
Is it okay to ask here what that's gonna be?
I'm just going to put it in the group chat.
Oh, this ought to be fun.
Okay, there you go.
That's my number 1.
And which game is this? Okay, I see where you're coming from.
For reference, the number 8 segment, which is the one I most recently scripted, which is already one of my longest segments I've ever scripted, was the...
Oh, God.
Yeah! So, considering how long that boss was, I fear for my number 1 length. Granted, Plant Commander, apparently one of his segments is going to be 4.5 minutes long or something like that, which... Good God, man. Good God.
So to all the viewers that are watching this, he basically just typed something down, and what he typed down is... No, I'm not going to say it.
But yeah,
Training
probably
Hall
the
of-
next list I'm going to work on
Let's see
after
what's in
final...
here.
Considering my pace so far with
Oh,
working
you'll
on
see.
this list, my next list is probably going to be the top 10 games of 2017 list. Well, games I played in 2017, not just games of. So, if it's a game that I first booted up sometime after after midnight of December 31st, 2016, and before midnight of December 31st this year, it can be on the list.
And
I just had to have first booted it up beforehand.
now some of the more fucked up shit.
Oh, yeah.
What is going on here?
One half of Kamoshida's abuse.
And just,
One
what's this shit?
half.
just wait till we get to the other half. Good
I want to
lord.
see what's going on down there. Wait.
He's beating
Like,
the volleyball players,
This is how he imagines how he trains his students.
basically.
Damn.
He's the volleyball coach.
We stay obedient. We won't be executed like you guys. You're telling me you want to stay in a
Oh yeah, that's the other thing. Most people don't talk about it because they know that trouble for saying something. Because of how corrupt the goddamn principal actually is.
Yeah.
Oh, God, that principal.
what?
Yep.
These are only humans in Kamoshida's cognition.
Also, this particular plot point showing up where Ryuji goes to take a picture with his phone and it doesn't work. In the damn near 4-hour discussion me and some of my friends did on this game, one of them brought up how this kind of screws over one really, really awesome scene near the end game.
Why's it gotta be so complicated?
Along with some other rules that scene sort of, kind of breaks.
Why have made things so complicated?
I will likely bring it up after that scene happens.
Okay.
Because, yeah, it's a certain 2D animated scene that Sonic is probably familiar with.
Wait, I know these guys.
Ta-ding.
They're members of the volleyball team.
Yeah, I think I know
Oh,
which one
wait.
you're... Oh! Yeah, I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah.
You know, I was actually, at the time, kind of wondering about that one myself.
I didn't even cross my mind until my friend brought it up in discussion. I was just thinking, that is so cool, that is awesome, oh my god, let's do this.
They're just rumors, but if they're true, wouldn't this be something to report to the police? I'll use these guys as evidence. If it all goes well,
That won't work.
That won't work.
go.
A navigation app?
That's what we used to come here.
But yeah, it's awesome that they got Matt Mercer to show up in a Persona game outside of replacing Troy Bates.
Yep.
Whatever you do is fine. but
Which,
we're gonna get-
Matt Mercer did a really good job with Kanji. I didn't notice that the changed until I looked it up.
I'll just memorize.
Yeah, he did a really good job. Holy crap.
Yeah, like, the range Matt Mercer has with characters, like, there's Yusuke in this game, there's Kanji in the Persona 4 spin-offs, there's Chrom, and then there's Ryoma in Fire Emblem.
Also, I believe he is Jotaro in the English dub of Stardust Crusaders.
Yeah. If I recall, isn't he also McCree?
I think so?
It's bad news.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
is, because
that's
I
right.
remember reading about how he would troll players by saying the ult voice line when he wasn't actually playing McCree.
Wow.
Oh god. I mean, to be
imagine
fair...
hearing that imagine hearing that like damn near exact with the in-game voice clip, but it was just the guy who voices him playing the game. ...
Then all of a sudden I bust out my ult. Like, oh god. I gotta shield my
You know,
feet from McCree.
Well, with McCree, it's a case of like try to either find him or hide.
More often than not for me, it's hide.
Yeah. In my case, my usual response to hearing some ults go off is, okay, Zenyatta.
Experience tranquility.
Yeah, Zenyatta's my main. Although, based
Oh, nice.
on the gameplay stuff from the trailers for the new hero coming out,
Moira.
I might have a new main.
Same. Like, this is the first time a new Overwatch character has actually looked super appealing to play.
Like, I was pretty interested in Orisa, and I did like playing her for a bit, although I ended up defaulting to either Diva or Reinhardt at the end.
Yeah.
For when I need to be a tank. Like, my priorities for picking classes goes support, because Zenyatta's my main. Originally it was Lucio, but then I started playing Zenyatta more and more.
Yeah.
And offense and defense are pretty much equal in priority because I like playing Reaper and Junkrat pretty much equally.
Woo, Junkrat.
And with those two, it's pretty interchangeable for what their roles are.
Yeah. I go for Soldier if I need to go offense.
Yeah. In my case, Reaper instantly appealed to me because dual shotguns and shit. And in the case of Junkrat, it's like, Explosions!
Yes.
Surprisingly, I barely played Demo Man in TF2.
I've barely played TF2.
Like, when I do play TF2, I'm usually either heavy or scout.
Nice. You know, speaking
The scout is surprisingly useful for CTF when you know what you're doing.
Yep.
Then the enemy team knows what they're doing and puts a turret right by the intelligent. God damn it.
Speaking of Overwatch, I don't know if you saw, but I recently did my first ever set of placement matches. And according to
I
the
still need to
chart-
do this season set of placement matches.
And according to what the rankings are, I came this close to actually getting gold.
Nice.
And for the record, I was playing Lucio pretty much every match.
Well, Lucio's a good hero.
Yeah.
Like, the heal everyone around you thing is useful, or
Yep.
speed them up depending on the situation.
Yep.
And B, he's just so fast that it's kind of hard to hit him.
Well, as long as you keep moving.
Yeah, exactly. Like, if you're staying still as Lucio, you're doing it wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, his passive ability is being able to ride on walls.
Yep.
Not heal yourself, not be able to not be able to hover near opponents or anything, ride on walls. But yeah, considering where we're at right now, we're about to get to another Persona Awakening. Yay!
Yay!
Ryuji, move!
I'm trying to remember what happens if you have like an overpowered Persona in New Game Plus or something. Like if it's possible to have one at this point.
No. I've yet...
Oh yeah, that only starts happening once you have all 4 starter party members.
Yeah. Otherwise, I'd be able to deal with these guys no problem.
Yeah. Although the maxed out equipment does make it take a while for them to kill you.
Yep.
There's more of them? This is bad.
Oh yeah, it's just auto-scripted here.
Yep.
That's what it is. Like, there's more of them because they're supposed to, like, respawn when you kill one. Like, if you kill one.
If you kill one. The big if.
Oh yeah,
Which-
one thing I really like is how each Persona Awakening, the Persona says something personalized, and not just a general, I am thou, thou art I kind of thing.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Yeah, Opie, we're about to get into Ryuji's motivation here.
Oh yay.
Basically, Kamoshida was also the track teacher. He didn't like track, he liked volleyball. So he kind of screwed over the volleyball team through physical abuse, and also by aggravating Ryuji,
The track
who went to go try to punch Kamoshida, essentially, and, and he also fired the original track coach.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that. Ryuji was a star.
And then got his leg broke. So
Oh,
basically,
shit.
He's the Yamcha of the group.
Like, the reason he walks so and runs so weird is because he had a broken leg.
My
Which-
leg.
Needless to say, when something's forcibly broken, it doesn't really come back completely 100% okay.
Just like Yamcha.
In fact, he can no longer run as well as he used to.
Remember this. This will be very important later.
If I can remember.
And then your
it.
character gives him that little extra push.
Mm-hmm.
Everything that was important to me was taken by him. I'll never get him back.
Stay there and watch. Look on as these hopeless scum die for nothing because they sided with trash like you.
Oh yeah, outside of Makoto in this game's Awakening, Yusuke's.
Yep.
Stop looking down with that stupid smile on your face.
All right. These cutscenes are really where the Catherine engine shines.
Yep.
Since your name has been disgraced already, why not hoist the flag and wreak havoc? The other you who exists within desires it thus. I am thou.
Thou art I. I love that line. The soul of rebellion is your flag henceforth. That's just such a cool line.
I have the power. No,
Basically.
it does not.
Like,
It does not.
You
It
can
does not apply
see
here.
and feel how painful that is.
Yeah.
Oops. God damn it.
What?
Say hello to Captain Kidd.
Nah, I'm watching this, plus I'm doing something on my other laptop. I'm trying to, like, copy and paste. Shit. Okay.
Oh yeah, another meme I really love is that say fuck meme. The only time he ever
Fuck.
actually says it is in a text.
Yep.
Hello, Belagor.
That was a badass design, I gotta say.
Captain Kidd is an awesome persona.
Then you have his powered up persona.
Ah, yes, which is fuck.
It's basically Sun Wukong.
Right. Yeah, I was just trying to remember the name of it.
Yeah, I don't remember either.
I think it was Satsui no Hado or something, or am I thinking of a different evolved persona?
I don't know.
Hold on. Captain Kidd persona. Oop, Megami Tensei Wiki. I love fandom wikis. They are pretty good.
Yes.
Let's see.
What am I doing?
Yeah, he's the initial persona of Ryuji Sakamoto. Okay, I guess I have to go straight to Ryuji's profile instead. But yeah, Captain Kidd, if you can't tell, is based on William Kidd. A legendary pirate kind of thing.
Yeah, because we couldn't tell that from the design.
Yep. Personas. Oh yeah, it's Seten Taisei.
Ah, right.
Known also by the Chinese name as Sun Wukong or Wukong or Sun Goku, which you can guess where Toriyama got his inspiration from.
Yep. Well, I think that was established quite a while ago.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay, so apparently Seitan Taisei has been in other games.
Huh.
Like in Shin Megami Tensei 4, where he's a boss of one of the quests.
Oh, that'll be fun.
How about that?
Whoa. So Ryuji had the potential too.
Oh, that one neat detail I didn't even notice is that that 8,000K is written on the Persona's staff, which is a reference to how the actual Seitan Taisei was able to lift anything around 8,000 kilos.
Ah.
Oh. What a meow.
I remember when I first played this game, I was expecting a lot more pop puns out of Madonna.
I'm so jealous.
Wait, hold up, he was a Persona in Persona 4 Golden?
Oh shit.
Now's not the time for that. Sakamaki here.
Why not? To that question.
Let go of her.
Oh, yeah, Seitan Taisei was a Jester Arcana Persona, okay.
Ah, okay.
My castle, a place in which I can
This is beautiful.
Oh, and it was also in Persona 3 as a Tower Arcana.
Ah.
Huh.
everyone besides slow-witted thieves like you.
Takamaki, say something.
But yeah, it's,
Say
base level
something.
in Golden is level 68.
Isn't the real
Mm.
She's the same as those slaves. A being made from Kamoshida's cognition.
where it can learn Brave Blade, Rebellion, Evade Elect, High Counter, Arms Master, Regenerate 3, and Vorpal Blade.
Dang, that's pretty good.
Yeah. And resists physical and wind, but is weak to fire.
Ah,
Base strength is 47.
nice.
Yeah, for Persona, that's really good. And it goes back to being Tower in Persona Q, much like it was in Persona 3. Oh, damn, it has Mind... Oh, damn, it gets Mind's Eye in Q.
Then we can't fight them.
Nope.
Not yet. Oh, we're not strong enough.
In this cutscene, no.
Oh, okay. Damn it.
Don't worry, we'll get to kick Shadow Kamoshida's butt later.
I know.
And odds are we won't even have time to do all the cool mechanics. I mean, provided I have Yoshitsune at that point.
Right.
What level is your Yoshitsune?
It max 99. He is fully leveled.
So how do you not have Hasso Tobi? You get that at level
No,
80.
I do have it. I just don't have the persona
Oh.
on me.
Okay, I thought you meant like just compendium-wise, you didn't have Hasso Tobi.
No, I have it.
Okay, yeah. Because if you don't give Yoshitsune his signature move, you're doing it wrong, considering it hits everything 8 times.
Yes.
Meaning, hello crit rates.
Yes.
So what's going on? I'm completely lost.
But one thing I really like about Persona 5 Super Boss, compared to the other twos, the other two, if you broke their rules or just took too long, they would just hit you with a Megadolion for 9,099 damage.
Yep.
Megadolion being almighty, for those who don't know, meaning it doesn't have any resistances.
Cannot be blocked.
Not that you'll get it.
The twins in this game, they just straight up knock you all down, then hit you with their own all-out attack animation, which is awesome.
That's what I'm gonna have to look up. That sounds cool.
We're in deep shit.
Yeah. In fact, I could probably find a link to it for you.
You know what? Go ahead.
Gotten away here.
Okay, let's see,
Shit at the real
no, not Tywins, twins. Twins,
Twins.
all out.
Tywins.
attack.
That sounds like a
Let's
video, Opie.
Possibly
Ah, here it is.
What?
Shadow is the
I wins?
a side of one's personality they
We're
don't
twins.
Okay, so this is using the Japanese voice pack, probably just because of the person's preferences, but
remember
here you go.
There you have it.
I will
we know that.
check that out once this part's over.
Yep.
I guided you as promised. It's your turn to cooperate with me. That's why I was super nice about teaching you idiots everything. Don't you remember?
Twins.
I originally came here for an
Yep.
investigation. You need to erase the distortion from my body.
Let's just say 2 is better than 1.
That's why we must delve deep into mementos.
If I recall, the Japanese voice actress for Morgana is the same as Chopper's.
Really?
Yeah.
That's neat.
Are you not going to repay the hospitality I showed you? Especially
Because Morgana just mentioned Joker getting knocked down, and again they're using the Japanese voice pack, and yeah, that is Chopper's VA in Japan.
Is it because I'm not human? Because unlike a cat?
Now that I recall, I think I recognized that. I think I noticed that like as soon as I heard the voice in the trailer.
You got guts being a cat and all.
Because again, when you're caught up on One Piece, except for this week's, which I still need to watch, and it's over 800 episodes in, you kind of get the main characters' voices memorized.
Wrapping this up like everything's all hunky-dory. Oh, hell no! Here.
Meanwhile, Naruto was my first anime, but I never finished it. In fact, I never even got to Shippuden.
Yeah, the only reason I watched Naruto a long time ago is because I liked one of the OPs.
Yeah, in my case, my brother's best friend, we would watch Naruto with him every once in a while when we were over at his place, and that was my first ever anime.
Sorry, man.
Cue me, and then once we got a PS2, cue me and Micah buying a good chunk of the Naruto fighting games, which are pretty good fighting games.
Guess you don't really show it, huh?
My very first one is actually Pokemon from way, way long ago.
I totally
Like the
My
original.
parents, my parents, kept us from playing Pokemon until Gen 4 happened.
Kamoshida
Yeah.
done.
So my first ever Pokemon game was Diamond.
Want to help me look for those guys?
Not a bad one.
Any witnesses?
Yeah. And picked Piplup there, and I've been picking water starters since.
Talking about.
Because they just end up being some of my favorites.
So, if you're thinking of laying
For example, Greninja is my personal favorite Pokemon.
that'll help.
Greninja's pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, it's a ninja frog whose design is also loosely based on the Japanese deity, so
Yes.
The Japanese what deity?
water.
Ah.
Also, water dark type is good typing.
Dark water.
I'm just sad that my Greninja didn't get protein. Yeah, I just got the standard water torrent, the low health, more powerful water attack ability.
Yep.
I only found out protein was a possible ability later,
There's no way I can just sit back.
which made me sad that mine didn't have it.
I'm counting on you.
Because protein is pretty useful.
Yep.
Pretty much all your moves are stab.
Yep. For the record, that's the one that changes normal types into water moves, right?
Protein is the one where when you pick a move, your type will change to that move's type.
Ah.
It's the signature ability of Kecleon.
Ah.
So for a while, I thought only Kecleon had it. Then I found out that Greninja could get it, and I was like, ah, damn it.
However, you did not.
Ah, darn it.
That's what you decided.
My second favorite Pokemon would probably have to be Chandelier, because Ghost Chandelier is a pretty neat concept that is pulled off well, and it's also my Pokken main.
Ah.
When your main in a fighting game is a Chandelier.
That's Pokemon for you.
Yep.
Chandelier?
Which I am glad they didn't just stuff the roster full of fighting type Pokemon, because that would have been boring.
Yeah.
And Pokken Deluxe added even more cool ones, like my first ever starter with Empoleon, who I did try out in the demo. He's pretty fun.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, the demo only let you pick Empoleon, I believe Pikachu, and Charizard. Granted, I already had the main Pokken, so I was mainly downloading to see like the tweaks they made to gameplay, and because I figured one of the newcomers would be in the demo.
Have a bite somewhere. Just follow me. I mean, I totally gotta hear about your past.
Although I do want to try out Darkrai really badly. In Deluxe.
What? The heck? How much shittier can that asshole get?
Wrong button.
I just love the response. What shittier can you get? I'm still eating.
Eating.
I'm still waiting for my personal favorite dialogue choice.
Which one?
It's more a moment than dialogue, but it's beautiful. It involves Morgana.
Why made you think that?
Is it earlier or later in the game?
I guess it's how we're
Later.
the pain in the ass.
You're on a train.
Like we don't belong.
Ah.
We did something
Yeah.
So like one of the daily things?
Well, it's like one of the things that your characters it's like while your characters are talking, something happens and you can make a choice that affects Morgana in a way.
Kill some time before
Okay.
I get home. What the hell?
You'll see. I'll point it out when it happens.
Alright.
Just let me do it. I gotta thank you for helping me. Anyways, I got you.
Uh.
You got mine from tomorrow on.
Bam.
As long as we do something about Kamoshida, I'm sure we'll
God,
both.
I could really go for Katsukuri again. It's been a while since I've had it.
I've never had curry in general.
Tell me your number.
Japanese style is pretty much the only style I really like of curry, but especially Katsukuri, because you got the rice, you got the curry, and you got a nice pork cutlet on top.
We're gonna
That sounds delicious.
tomorrow.
Yeah, like, it's called Katsukuri because it's like, katsu is basically how they say cutlet.
Ah.
Shit's recommended by Kamoshida. Makes me want to gag. But thanks to that, we got.
Yeah, it's my new favorite food after trying it out in Japan.
Well, I guess we can work
My original favorite food being burritos.
Come on, you gotta eat more. There's tons of ginger here.
The downside is, where I live, there's not that many places that sell Japanese-style curry rice. Which makes me sad. There's lots of, like, Thai restaurants and stuff like that, but no Japanese-style curry rice places really near my house.
Close my eyes. I keep thinking about too many things.
Oh boy.
Ah, yes, we're getting into this part of the story.
Soon. So I keep thinking
Oh yeah, I believe it is tomorrow that this happened.
starting lineup.
Oh boy.
Don't worry. Just be confident.
Oh boy.
Your skills have been recognized. It's all because you work harder than anyone else. Yeah. Volleyball's all I have after all. More importantly, was that injury okay? It looked really swollen. No, it's nothing. It's normal.
Yeah, like they try to. Yeah, it's one thing is the students are basically forced to try to pass off the injuries as just things that happened while training and not abuse.
Sorry to interrupt, Sui.
Yep.
Mishima getting the worst of it, as you can see,
Huh?
Yep.
What does he want?
which does play into his character development later.
Mm-hmm.
On,
Yeah, like one of my friends is really sad Mishima wasn't a full-on party member, which I can totally understand.
I mean, that would make sense.
Well, I better go.
If I recall, like when the game was first being developed, Shiho was originally going to be a confidant or party member, one of the two.
That also would absolutely make sense.
And if I recall, originally, the Shoji player, she was going to be a party member.
But instead, they got to be confidants.
Yep.
You know, Shio being a party member, I think, would especially make sense. Or at least being a confidant. Just like...
Yeah. Yeah, instead she goes to a different town because her family was worried about her, and you only again when pretty much maxing when you're practically maxed out on An's confidant.
Yeah. We're going to end this episode here. Thank you guys for joining us, and we will see you later.